Hello everyone. It's only about 7 more days until we have some babies down here. This guy's going to be a first time father and he's quite intently protecting his nest. But I'm very happy with this hen. I'm really glad we picked her up. I think she's going to be part of our breeding program for a long time into the future. I have already made a video on the plans I have for her, but I'm thinking now I might even have to put her with a few more racing cockbirds and just try and breed a nice little family of recessive red racing pigeons. Both of these eggs are fertile, so I'm expecting, or at least hoping, for 2 little recessive red babies in this nest. I'm actually breeding them for a friend of mine who has a disabled son, and his son has been asking for a pair of recessive reds for a while now, so I'm happy to be able to breed them some to race. He does come from a country area out in western New South Wales, and there are a lot of falcons and predators out there, so it might be a bit tough out there for these birds, but I really do hope he has success with them. I'd hate to see his son pick up his new favourite colour and then have them lost in racing. And it's not long now until these guys hatch either. I think this egg, only one of these eggs is fertile, but I think this egg will hatch one day before the red pair. If you look at the hen sitting on the perch here, you can see a little bit of fluff underneath her. And that's actually why I don't like these nest felts. The birds do seem to get a little bit of the fluff caught on their toes, and I don't like that at all. After this round of babies, I'm not going to use these nest felts again. I'm going to stick to the pine needles. I do have some happy news down here though. Little Gus's persistence has paid off, and I have seen these two mating up, so it shouldn't be too much longer and there'll finally be a little egg down here, and I'm really looking forward to seeing the babies out of this pair. Little Gus is a beautiful boy. The hen is a very well-bred hen, and he does carry brown, and that's what we're aiming for here. We'd love to see a little brown daughter out of this pair. These guys have taken quite a long time to settle, but I'm expecting her to lay this afternoon actually. She's been sitting in that nest bowl most of the day, and I'm pretty sure this evening she'll lay her first egg. I'm surprised how long it took these guys to settle down. These are going to be slightly late bred babies now, but I'm quite happy that they've finally settled down and are going to lay. You can see the box isn't quite as clean as I'd like, and that's because before the birds settle, it's really difficult to clean the cage without them jumping about and getting a bit stressed. But once they're on eggs, they settle right down and I can clean the cage very easily. So I'm looking forward to that. Looking forward to these guys being settled and being able to clean up after them. It's not all good news though. We do have 2 eggs in this nest, but unfortunately only one of them is fertile. And weirdly, that's what happened last time I was breeding with this hen as well. We only got 1 baby, or 1 fertile egg in that nest as well. So I'm not sure if there's something wrong with her or if it's just a coincidence. But we do only have 1 fertile egg in this nest. It's okay though, the baby will still definitely be heterozygous for barless. I'm just hoping it comes out to be a dark checker like the father. I'm not actually sure what colour his mother was. So there is a chance that he actually carries a base pattern that's not dark checker. So we might get a different coloured baby out of him. I'm not going to be too worried if it's a different colour, but obviously the dark checker is what I want for the barless breeding project. One thing I noticed about this hen is that she always carries her wings underneath her tail. It's not really a stance that I like in racing pigeons, and I don't think her baby stands like that. So hopefully that's not a trait that sticks around in the family. I don't want to see too much of that in the future. And finally, the old boy's on the nest, and the hen is just chilling over here. Have you noticed how much darker this hen's gotten in the last year? It's been, I got her in November, so it's been a year now since I picked this hen up, and she was almost white when we got her, and now, what would you say, 5% colour? And she's slowly going to get darker and darker as she gets older. And if we get a little almond out of this pair, we'll definitely be racing it. It's not going to get a free ride just because of the colour. Anyway guys, I hope you've enjoyed my little update today. Another 6 or 7 days and we should get our first babies hatching. And I'll be sure to keep you guys updated then.